Hi everyone, welcome back to Christina Land, a place for grown-up gift givers and adult toy collectors. So before I begin, just want to say again, thank you to everyone for your warm wishes regarding my mom's passing. I just really appreciate all your kind words. Okay, so we are going to open this Mattel Creations Monster High Morticia and Wednesday Addams family set. Now, I'm really curious if Wednesday looks way different from the stock image, because I like this Wednesday in the stock image. Her eyes are smaller, which makes her forehead look bigger, which to me looks more like Wednesday. Whereas I don't really care for Morticia's stock image. I think I like the image that we saw of the doll. So let's find out. It's weird to open it this way. I'm used to it opening like, that way. I don't think you can see very well. Alright, so here's Morticia, and I don't know what it is exactly, but she looks much better than the stock image. Or this image anyway. That's what I mean when I say stock image. Maybe I meant image art? Yeah, it's kind of hard to see with the glare, but hopefully you can see that she just looks better. Now, Wednesday, let's find out. Because before I open it, the Wednesday doll that we saw had much bigger eyes and her forehead didn't look as big, which Wednesday has a big forehead. But let's find out. Okay. Her forehead is bigger than I thought it'd be. Her eyes still seem a little bigger, but you know what? She doesn't look as bad as I thought. Alright, let's take these guys off. I wonder why they did it this way as opposed to opening forward. It's different. You know what? I do like Wednesday. I think too, maybe tilting her head down, that might help. And Morticia's gorgeous. I'm going to unbox this so we can see it in a closer view and inspect it, and I think I'm actually okay with Wednesday. I think if the head is tilted down, it'll make her forehead seem even bigger. So let's find out if that's true, but she doesn't look as bad as I thought she did. She does look... Where is she? She does look different than the stock image. Or stock art. Again, I'm probably saying it wrong. I think they made her eyes a little too big, whereas here they're smaller on the stock art. But it doesn't look bad. The forehead still looks big. But okay, let's open this and look for a closer look. I'll be right back. Okay, perhaps everyone knew this. I haven't watched anyone's video on this yet, but the plastic, what do we call it? The plastic part, it's easy to pop off. You just pop it off. And this might not help you now because obviously it's too late to buy these dolls, but there is a reliable rumor that a new Beetlejuice set is going to come out in late 2024, early 2025. So I'll probably have the same like box where you pull it apart. So you can just keep your dolls in the box, but take the plastic partition, is that what you call it? I'm going to call it partition off, and they can have them like this if you wanted without the glare. Just looking at Wednesday a little more. You know what? I like Wednesday. I like her. I think maybe she's just in photography. Wow, I can't speak today. Photograph well. Morticia is gorgeous though. Okay, now for Rose. I will unbox this and I'll be right back. They are gorgeous. Oh my gosh. And I think with Wednesday, like her head doesn't tilt down quite as much as I want. But look at the difference if you have her head kind of like that versus straight at you. Then she looks more like the box art, which is fascinating. Yeah, I don't think she actually looks that bad. Morticia, of course. I mean, gorgeous. But let's look at Wednesday first. I was so fortunate to be able to get these. I love the Addams Family movies, and I really like the animated one. Again, I'm just mentioning, if you haven't seen the first one, I think it's really cute. I think it's a great gateway into Addams Family, or goth, or macabre, you know? Yeah, it's interesting, like, if her head down, she looks, I don't know, more like Addams Wednesday to me. More of the solemn look. But if you have her head up, and she looks kind of like more angry. Or maybe that's just me. Maybe it's just me, and I am just reading into things that aren't there at all. Okay, see, I really like Wednesday. She looks like the solemn Wednesday to me. So because in the animated movie they have very white skin, they gave this Wednesday and Morticia very pale skin. What they also did, which is so cool, is in their pupils, like they do the same thing that they do with Monster High G3. Let me see if I can like get her closer so you can see. Okay, so there is a white spot. I know it's called a certain word, I forget that word, but in her black pupils there is a white spot, but it's not a white spot, it's actually the white outline of a spider. I don't know if you can quite tell, but if you can quite make it out, but it is a spider outline. Apart from that, she has pale, very pale pink lips, arched eyebrows, and then not cool, like, she has a bigger forehead, and then no bangs, and her hair is tied in braids, and her irises are like a brown purple. That's what I would call them. I think she looks very good as Wednesday now that I'm holding her in my hand. Like, it seemed that her eyes were too big, but I think it's actually really works. She has sheer puffed sleeves, and then, oh, I just realized that I kept the tie marks on her hands, the plastic ties, so I need to cut that. And then sheer black sleeves, and she has a white fancy, okay, what do you call it when it's on the wrist part? Because it's not a collar, some white fancy edge on her wrist. Please let me know what that's called. And she does have a white collar that matches her white wrist things. She has a little silver pendant. Nope, don't unfocus camera. Silver pendant above her chest. And then she has little skulls everywhere. I really like that they're not skullettes. I think I was afraid that they would make them skullettes, but they're not. They're like gray skulls all over her dress. Oh, you know what? I spoke too soon. But you know what? This is fine. Look, there is, it's like a hidden Mickey, but it's not. A hidden skullette on the right side of her dress. That's fun though. I like that. And then the ruffles, black ruffles on the edge of her dress. So fun. These very tall black combat boots. Molded on buttons and buckles all over. And what's great is the heels are Cousin It from the animated movie. So it looks like he's wearing his hat. But I think it's part of the shoe, but it's awesome. And sunglasses. And then Thing. I think it's great. And then Cousin It is brown with the black sunglasses. Thing is pale, but not as pale as Wednesday. Maybe a peachy color, I'd say. A pale peachy color. Oh, and I forgot about Wednesday's purse, because in the animated Addams Family movie, she has a pet octopus whose name is Socrates. So that is displayed as a purse. I don't think it opens or anything. No, just a rubbery purse. And you can take off the purse, because there's a little hook right there. So I know her hair is in braids, but it feels really good. Like, her hair feels really good, and it's long. It's almost to her knees. And she is about 10 inches tall. Yeah, I'm very pleased with this Wednesday. I think they did a really good job. And it might be simple, but it feels like good material. And I like it. It's fun. I like that they added a pop of color with Socrates as a purse. And I really like the hidden skullette. And you know what? I don't think that her eyes are too big. It actually really works. I think maybe it just didn't work as a picture very well, but in person it works better, in my opinion. But let's look at who is obviously the star of this set, shall we? Oh my gosh, at first I have to tell you that Morticia's hair is so soft. Like, it feels glorious. And maybe that's not a big deal, but I bought the Monster High Universal Dracula doll, which I love. I love this Dracula doll, but Dracula's hair is horrible. This is silky smooth and great. Love it. Okay, this is so Morticia. She really is beautiful. She has very white skin. Her eyebrows aren't quite as thick or as arched as Wednesday's, but they're still there. She has blackish red lipstick. Oh, and both Morticia and Wednesday have closed mouth. Boy, they're not smiles. Their mouths are closed, though. I wouldn't know what quite to call them. And then, oh, I really need to highlight the well, not the irises, but is it a reflection light? All right, hopefully you can see this one better, Morticia. So hers, the white part that's in her black pupils, are white coffins. That's so cool. And then she has purplish gray eyeshadow. Wednesday also had purplish gray eyeshadow. She has this plastic gray kind of beaded design on top of her. And then that comes with very flimsy, very, very flimsy pair of shears. So these are very flimsy, like they're just decorative. Pair of shears down there. So it's because in the original show and in the 90s movies, she would cut off roses, and that's why she has the shears. She didn't do it in the animated film, but she did do it in the original show, at least in the opening credits, and then in the 90s movies. And speaking of roses, she is holding a green stem, which has a nice little circular holder to put her finger through. I mean, it would make more sense for there not to be a rose, because she cut off the roses from the stems, but whatever. She has fishnet sleeves, long sleeves, fishnet like at the top, and then some fishnet scraggly bits on her sleeves. So the rest of her dress is actually like it's black and fishnet but there is black lining on the inside of her dress. So even though it is still fishnet on the outside, you can't see anything. You can still see some of the fishnets on like the flowy edges of her dress, which Morticia always has these like flowy bits of her dress. So I'm really glad they included it here. I didn't think they would. Oh, and something really cool about her hands. You can see that there is red nail polish on her hands. And she also has a red coffin ring that she wears in the animated movie. There we go. And this might be a first for Monster High. Painted toenails that are red. So cool. And then because she does spend time in her garden, honestly cutting off roses, but her shoes are just this green vine detail. The heels being stems. And, oh wait, did this one not come with roses? Well, I'm going to assume there's no rose on the end of this heel because she cut off that rose. Nope, no rose on that one. So that's what I'm going to assume. And then black straps at the front. It's really neat though. Oh, I love her hair. Just her hair feels so good and so much better than poor Dracula, who I will always love because those shoes. But speaking of Dracula, I have to say, to me, and I don't know fashion at all. I wear t-shirts and jeans and hoodies when it's colder. That's just what I do. But to me, the fashion, the clothing feels better quality on Morticia and Wednesday than they do for my Dracula Monster High doll. I don't know what that means exactly. I'm just throwing it out there that while the look of Dracula is gorgeous, the quality was very, like the material was very thin and flimsy. Here, I feel this is very good material. This feels nice. Like both Wednesday and Morticia, just their clothing feels very nice. And I realize I need to measure Morticia because I haven't done that. She is 11.5 inches tall. So Wednesday is 10 inches tall and Morticia is 11.5. She seems taller. I guess not. Oh yeah, and then of course, Came with a certificate of authenticity. No number, which is fine. There doesn't need to be a number. And then stands, which I totally forgot that they came with stands because it's been so long since I bought a Mattel Creations Monster High doll that I totally forgot they come with stands. She was like, oh yeah, stands, yay, exciting. I mean, look how gorgeous Morticia is. Come on, come on. But you know, let's not throw poor Wednesday. You know, I don't know the phrase. I don't know phrases very well. I'm gonna say let's not throw her out the bus, but I don't think that's the phrase. I don't know phrases. Oh, they're so beautiful. I love them so much. I'm so glad I have them. I think Wednesday is pretty. Like, I know other people are like, Wednesday, meh, Morticia, yeah. I say yay to both. Yay to both. I love them. And I'm very excited for the Wednesday Netflix series dolls. So excited. I have an unhealthy obsession with Wednesday. See, Wednesday, she's everywhere. In my head and in my house anyway. I really like these dolls. I think they did a good job with them. And I think that it's fun that they added some pops of color with like Socrates, with the rose. That they added differences like puff sleeves to Wednesday's dress, making little skulls, the black ruffles. That they added this grayish white kind of beadwork on the front to Morticia just to give it some difference. Because, I mean, honestly, they wear black dresses. And they needed to zhuzh it up a bit, you know, as Melissa would say from my world. So, and they did, I feel. I think they did a really good job. And this probably doesn't mean anything, but I'm telling you, their hair feels so good. Because I think if I pay a lot for a doll, I want their hair to feel good. So that's what I think of Wednesday and Morticia. I think they are gorgeous. I'm really glad I have them. What do you guys think? Have you seen the animated Addams Family movie? Do you like it? Have you seen the Netflix Wednesday show? Do you like that? Are you... I don't know what fell. Something fell. Are you excited for Beetlejuice 2? I'm very excited for Beetlejuice 2. A little nervous, but hopeful. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. And please give this video a like if you liked it. Please share with other people if they're curious about, like, I don't know, the quality. Like, I feel the quality for these Monster High dolls, and it's been a couple of years since I bought a Monster High Mattel Creations doll, but to me these feel better than Dracula. So I'm excited. I think the quality is going up again, which makes me excited, and their hair feels so good. So I'm interrupting myself in my ending of what I was supposed to say. So I don't remember what I said. So anyway, yeah, like this video if you like it. Share with your friend. Oh, subscribe. If you haven't subscribed already, please subscribe. I always forget that part. Anyway, I will see you in the next video. And remember, it's okay to like what you like, be who you are, and stay young at heart. Bye. No, wait, I should say bye. Very flat. Bye. I can't say it that way. Okay, bye.